Hi, welcome to Tea Time with Dawn. First and foremost, before I start with today's topic, I would like to apologize for the delay. I have been just struggling with actually sitting down and shooting because since I've gotten back to work, I've just been like busy because of all the backlog and stuff. So it's been hectic. Aww. So yeah, but since it's long weekend,
Party after party.
I finally got a chance to sit down, think of my next topic and record. And here we are. So today's segment is romance dead? So you guys are maybe wondering why that topic? Why would you choose that? I saw a TikTok video.
Savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet.
I like this TikTok video of a girl, and in the video she was making reference to K-dramas, and she was like, the reason why my standards are so high is because you see Park Seung-jung. I'm so sorry, my pronunciation is the ghetto, but like you see like Park and all these people and all these like really great actors like doing the most to get the girls they love, and then you come back to reality and it's like,
kindly explain this fucking nonsense.
Is romance really dead though? Is it? I think we live in a day of social media where it's so easy to holler at someone. It's so easy to like make a move because all you have to do is send a DM.
Down in the DM, it go down in the DM.
That's literally how easy it is now. And I think that's made so many people so lazy because it's like people don't put in effort to court someone. I know courtship is it's an old term, but I still do believe in courtship. I believe that if someone wants to date you, they would put the effort in, like the effort and their actions would kind of correspond with them saying, oh, I actually like you, I actually want to see what we could be. Your actions would just like align with what's coming out of your mouth. But nowadays most people just slide in the DMs. They just say hi, what's up, or people, and I hate this when someone says we should go out sometime.
Really, nigga?
Maybe it's just a me thing. If I like someone, right, if I think this guy, I like him, I want to go on a date with him, I'll ask him, are you free this Friday for lunch? Are you free this Saturday for ice cream? Are you free on let's go for ice cream, let's go watch a movie on Tuesday? You must be specific because people aren't like just sitting at home doing nothing. You need to be fit into a schedule. So if you're just gonna tell me sometime, what is sometime could be next year, and sometime could be 2 years from now, next could be tomorrow. Can you be more specific? I think it's just become lazy. People have become lazy. And obviously, like, to be a romantic, I'm a huge romantic. I grew up on like Disney movies, romance movies, rom-coms, and currently K-dramas are my life. So romance, bro, if you are, it's the way to my heart, man. The way to my heart. It's all about your love language. If you're someone that likes to be romanced, then you should look for someone that will romance you. You should look for someone that will do the romantic gestures, you know. But if you like to be romanced but you're settling for someone who doesn't believe in romance, there will be a part of you that will be unhappy in that relationship because you are not getting what you need or what you want, right? So I think love languages kind of coincide because there are women that don't like to be romanced. I'm assuming there are. I think there are women that don't really like the whole romantic gestures type of thing. And there are men that like to be romanced because it's not just like a one-way street. I'm sure there are men that actually like receiving gifts and, you know, the romantic gestures, etc., etc. So it's like a two-way street. So I think it just all, number one, it depends on the type of person that you are and yeah, what your love language is. What your love language is. But I don't think romance is necessarily like, you know, romance can be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be gifts. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, you know, time and stuff. It could be like anything. Like to be romantic could just be like a text, like the things you say in a text, like a good morning text, or like, you know, like affirmations and stuff like that. So it could be anything. It's all just in like the time you put into it, where it's coming from. Like if it's coming from a place of love, that's what would make it romantic. So yeah, I think I have not met a romantic man, so let me say I don't believe that romance is dead. I believe that somewhere out there are men and women that are still romantics, and I believe that my soulmate is a romantic, if or when I find him. Is romance really dead? No. Personally, I don't think it is, because I think that there are people out there that still do believe in the power of romance and that still romance their partners. I mean, there are people that have been married for years and they're still giving each other flowers and chocolates and like all these romantic gesture type of things after like 20 plus years of marriage. And if they can, you know, after all those years still, you know, romance each other, I do believe that whoever your partner is could make that effort, you know. So I've noticed that a lot of people, specifically a lot of women, settle. Like you have, and a lot of people also tell me that I need to settle because apparently my standards are too high. I don't know what is even too high, but yeah. So, you know, if you know who you are as a person, you know yourself, you know what your life goal is, you know what your plan is. Your plan is for your life. You know where you're going to be in the next 5 years. You know what you're going to do to get there. You most definitely should know what type of partner it is that you want. If you're someone that wants to eventually get married, if you're someone that is looking or would want a partner, then you should outline the specifics of what it is that you want in a partner. You know, when it comes to, I'm not talking, because, you know, I feel like, you know, there's specifics. You know, some people have a preference when it comes to height. Some people have a preference when it comes to race. Some people have a preference when it comes to financial status. Like, you know, people have like those, but those are superficial. Those are superficial preferences, because if you're just looking for a guy that's 6 foot, you're just looking for a black guy or a white guy or a light-skinned guy, if you're just looking for a guy that drives a AMG or a G-Wagon, like, AMGs and G-Wagons don't sustain relationships. That's why the divorce rate is so high. Your standard, like for me, my standard has nothing to do with your financial status, your physical appearance, or your height, which falls in physical appearance. It's more internal, the type of person that you are. Are you kind? Are you generous? Are you ambitious? Are you career driven? Are you what? You know, it's all about your personality, the type of personality that you have. Are you open-minded? Like, you know, it's just like those are the things that I look for in a partner. And if someone doesn't fall in that category, then you just kind of have to sit back and think like, would this work in the long run? For me, like literally, if you don't fall in line with what I'm looking for, I cut you off. Like, you are not an option for me anymore. Like, I take you and I remove you because you don't fall in line with what I'm looking for. And it may sound harsh. I think it does sound harsh for a lot of people, maybe because they don't understand where I'm coming from. If you meet a man and he's impatient, or if you meet a partner and they're impatient, like, what could that mean in the long run? I'm so frightened, to find or to meet someone that is an abuser. So I generally do look at some of the general signs that you will find. Obviously, I'm sure that sometimes people don't display those signs at the forefront. But if someone is impatient, I'll just be like, nope. If you're impatient, no. If you're lazy, no. Because I'm not lazy. I work hard for everything that I have and for everything that I do. So I wouldn't want someone that is because your partner is supposed to be your equal. They're supposed to be the person that's going to help you grow. So if this person is impatient, if this person has no vision, then what exactly are you going to do for each other? Because you're going to be here, they're going to be here. What's that going to do? They're going to be like an anchor. They're going to be keeping you either in the same place or they're going to be dragging you down. And honey, that's not it. That's not what I want for myself. I don't want someone that's going to bring me down or keep me in the same position. Have a standard for yourself, and obviously that standard would also you have a standard or a type. I guess you could call it a type. You would look for someone that is a romantic, someone that puts in effort, someone that likes to go on dates, because apparently some people don't go on dates. I don't know why, but there are people that actually don't do dates. But if you like dates, you should find someone that asks you out on a date. And I'm talking about real dates, not Netflix and chill dates. Netflix and chill is not a date. For me personally, it's not. Like, if you're asking someone out on a first date, like, bruh, Netflix and chill, really, no. A real date is like a date where you actually do an activity, and through that activity you're getting to know more about this other person. A movie, dinner and a movie. You watch a movie, you talk about the movie during dinner, or just dinner, you just have food, talk about the food and your life and your plans, etc. I guess lunch, a walk in the park. I don't know if you can walk in the park. I mean, you can walk in zoo park. You could. It's still like a get to know each other type of vibes. So you could like picnic there and stuff, I guess. That's not for me, but maybe for some people it is. If you live in Soko, I like Soko is the best because you can like picnic on the beach, take a walk on the beach, everything on the beach because there's an ocean and it's just so romantic and perfect. So romance isn't dead because it's all about effort, and anybody can put in an effort, and there are people that actually put in an effort when it comes to their romantic partners. So yeah, no, I don't think romance is dead. I think that romance has just become lazy because everything has become so much easier. Tinder, you just swipe left, bam, you got a date. So people don't really put in that effort anymore, and I think that's basically why a lot of people maybe settle. A lot of people will just be like, this is the time we live in now, so I'm just gonna accept the bare minimum because that's what's been happening. Everybody's just giving bare minimum, so who am I to expect more? Don't do that. Like, you are a king and you are a queen. You are amazing. Don't let the fact that everybody is accepting bare minimum make you accept the bare minimum, because you do deserve better than that.
And that's on period.
So people can call you picky, people can say your standards are too high, people will say no, you're not gonna find anyone if your standards are too high, whatever they say. First of all, you don't need anybody in your life. We were all born alone. Number one. Yes, human beings were made in such a way that we seek companionship, but you can survive without one. For me personally, I think yes, it would be nice to find a partner and to get married and to have children and etc, etc, happily ever after, but don't settle for the bare minimum. Don't settle for nonsense just because you believe that that's all you're going to receive, just because you believe that you won't get anything better. Because trust me honey, you will find something better. There is always someone better than the person that you are with right now. I'm telling you, if this person is giving you bare minimum, remove them. Because if the person is giving you bare minimum, they don't value you. I mean, guys, obviously if you're in a relationship and that is happening, I do suggest maybe having a conversation with the person. Maybe they aren't aware that they are not giving you what you deserve. But if you are single and you are dating and someone who is courting you is giving you the bare minimum, honey, you want better than that. Like, no, just no. I'm sorry, because like honestly, it's so odd that we tend to settle, and I think it just stems down to the insecurity of I might not find someone better. I think that's why a lot of people settle, and that's the last person that I was with. That's why I settled, because I thought, you know what? Nobody else is asking me out. No one else is, talking to me at this time. Maybe I should just give this person a chance, because I might not have this opportunity again with someone better. And then, you settle. That's called settling, because you are kind of overlooking all the nonsense because you think that that's all you're gonna get. But it's not. You will find better. They will always be better. Like, yeah. So yeah, I do believe that there is still romance is alive and it's thriving with some people, and you need to just find someone or work towards being someone. If you are the person that's not the romantic, work towards being someone that puts in an effort. Put in an effort. Do something more than sending a DM or sending a meme or Netflix and chill. Do better. Dude, you need to do better, man. Do better. So yeah, no, romance is not dead. It's very much alive, and I think romance is, to summarize, romance is just about the effort that someone puts in to getting to know you, or to keeping you, or not to keeping you out, not to keeping you like your property, to building and growing your relationship. It's all about the effort. What is this person doing to get to know you? What is the effort that they are putting in? Ish, that English is not sounding correct. But you get what I mean. It's all about the effort. Is this person actually doing something to get to know you? Is this person actually, or are you, if you are the person, are you actually doing something to get to know this person? Are you actually putting in an effort, or are you just sending a DM and expecting that one DM should be your through pass? No. Yeah, I think we all need to do better as individuals. We all need to work towards figuring out who we are as people. You need to know the type of person that you are and the type of things that you like, and I think only after that will you be able to understand and know the type of person that you need and want in a partner. Because if you don't know who you are, if you don't know what you want, then you will just accept every Tom and Jerry that walks into your life with the nonsense that they bring. You need to know who you are. You need to work towards focusing on yourself, your career, your life, your self-esteem, everything about yourself. You need to know and understand yourself inside and out. And only after that will you be able to know what you need and what you want in a partner. And that's when you will also start throwing out the nonsense. Because when you have like that high level of self-esteem, because you know exactly what you want, you know exactly who you are, you know exactly what your life goal is, etc, etc, etc. When somebody comes and they don't fall within the scope of your life, of who you are, you're not gonna accept it. You're just gonna take them and remove them. Take them, remove them, because they're not gonna be benefiting you at all. They're not gonna be bringing anything positive into your life. Nothing. They're just going to be there just to be there, dragging you down or keeping you standard. No. Is romance really dead? And the answer is no. It's not. We all just need to do better. Stop being lazy. Stop being lazy and actually do something. Put in an effort. Be the romantic, man. You must be the romantic. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to Tea Time with Dawn, to this segment of Is Romance Really Dead? And yes, I will try to get more content in. Definitely. And I really appreciate everybody that has subscribed to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. Thank you everyone for watching, and thank you to those that have subscribed. Please do subscribe, like, comment, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and all the links are in my bio. So please do subscribe, follow, like, and comment. Give me feedback. You know, I do appreciate everybody that has given me feedback. It's like amazing. It's all the positivity is so overwhelming. So yeah, if you want to give me some feedback, or if you want to give me suggestions, DM me on Instagram. I will be doing more question answer sessions on Instagram to get a feel of what you guys would like to see, what type of content you would like. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for watching Tea Time with Dawn.
DJ Puff Jones beat.